Older people, middle age, like 30 plus, who are still single, they will go for such speed dating.
You're just selling yourself for that 7 minutes.
I think of it as something that's very contrived, very set up.
Millions of people have tried it in slightly different formats. But somehow, speed dating has gotten a reputation that's, well, not so flattering. It seems like a lot of people think that only desperate singles sign up for speed dating. Is this really true? When you first heard of speed dating, right, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
I think of it as something that's very contrived, very set up.
Older people, middle age, like 30 plus, who are still single, they will go for such speed dating.
You'll be in a very formal setting where there'll be like candlelight.
Were you conscious of how you look, how you present yourself to others?
I was a bit conscious because it was raining that day. It was raining damn heavily and I got drenched. So I don't think I was looking very good.
How do you prepare for yourself before you go on the event?
I remembered wearing just a t-shirt and jeans.
Was it deliberate that you want to put on t-shirt and jeans?
I didn't think too much about it. Normally I would dress this way when I'm going out, so I don't want to overdress for the occasion.
The first guy whom I met, he was like rather nice. He like gave me time to settle down and he didn't really comment on how unkempt I was.
What many people find confusing about speed dating is the way it's conducted. How many people would there be? Are participants screened? What exactly do you talk about? Just how does the whole thing work?
The day before, we received an email from the organizer and they told us what time to meet and what to prepare. So when we arrived, there were 2 cards on the table and we were supposed to write 3 things on one of the cards. Our profession, our interests, and what you want to be known as.
What sort of speed dating event was it?
It was a one-on-one thing, so like there were 10 girls that night and so each girl will have their own table.
Every 7 minutes, we would rotate. The guys would move and the girls would stay put.
Were you confident that you were going to get a match?
I didn't really know what to expect. Decided to go with my friend and explore and have fun.
Have you met anybody that's particularly interesting?
I met this guy who's been there multiple times and he was like, oh, I'm kind of an expert at speed dating. So I asked him, why do you keep coming back? Didn't you get any matches in the past? And then he said, yeah, I did, but sometimes they ignore me, or sometimes I realized that they actually gave me the wrong phone number.
There's this guy, he seems a bit socially awkward. He was like telling me he went USS the Halloween Horror Night alone. He was at the mall and they were promoting the event and he thought it was interesting, so he bought a ticket for himself and then he went alone. So I was like, I felt really bad for him, but at the same time I know that this is not someone I really want to date.
During these 7 minutes, right, in your opinion, do you think it's enough for you to get to know a person?
Of course, knowing a person 30% is enough. You know the person too much, that kills everything.
Sometimes it's too long. You get a sense that the person is not interested in you and you're also not interested in the person, and it feels like time is going slowly.
Do you think it's destructive? You know, in an engaging conversation, suddenly you hear ding ding ding.
It doesn't matter actually. You're just selling yourself for that 7 minutes.
After the session, each participant has to indicate who they are interested in. If the attraction is mutual, they will then be notified, and that's when the organizer gets to play Cupid. Do you get any mutual match?
I put down 2 names and I got 1 match.
I had 3 matches.
How do you feel?
I was like, at least got 1. I was like, then how come not both?
But there wouldn't be a lot of match. Sometimes have, sometimes not. But having a match is enough to make me feel good about myself.
So what's the next step for you?
Message her. I would stick to very safe opening lines like, hi, we spoke just now at the event. How's the experience like for you? Something casual.
So do you go on like a date or...
No.
Why didn't you take it up?
I guess I wasn't that interested.
What's one good thing about speed dating?
It is efficient. You get to meet a lot of people within a short time.
So what kind of friends would you recommend speed dating to?
People who are really intent on finding a relationship now, because it might take longer if you let it happen organically.
If you are in the 30s, then it is a very good platform.
So from all of these experiences that they have shared, I think speed dating depends on a few things. 1, how it is conducted. 2, who are the participants, and 3, your attitude. And I guess a little bit of luck wouldn't hurt. So what about you? Have you tried speed dating before? Did you ever attend a really bad one? Share your experiences and thoughts by tweeting with the hashtag #LonelyNewsAsia.